Hello students, so today we'll start new self practice, that is the visualizing solid shapes, that is self practice 13. So new chapter we will study today, how we visualize, how we can see the different solid shapes like cylinder, cube, cuboid, cone. So see, first of all we start by introduction. What is solid? So solid is, what is solid? Solid is any enclosed figure that has the three dimensions. Three dimensions means, suppose there is a cube. Cube has three dimensions: length, breadth, and height. So there is a cube. So this cube is a solid because it has three dimensions. This is called the length. This you can take as length. This you can take as breadth. This dimension here. This you can consider as breadth. And this dimension, this one, is considered as a height. H. So if any enclosed figure having if any shape having three dimensions, its length, breadth, and height, so that figure is called a solid shape. That is called a solid. So a solid is an enclosed three-dimensional shape. A solid is a body which has three dimensions: length, breadth, and height. So that is the solid. So now this is a cube. So in the cube, the three dimensions are same. The three dimensions of this is same, so that will be resulted into a cube. Means if the length is also a unit, if L is also a, if B is also, breadth is also a unit, and height is also a unit. Means see, this is also a, this is also a, and this height is also a. So then it will be a cube. Now, yes, you see, the face which you are seeing, if you see a cube, you are seeing a square face. This is called a square. If all the faces, a cube has 6 faces. How many faces a cube has? A cube has 6 faces. That is the face number 1 which you are seeing. Oh, so why that is the face 1. Opposite to this face is this face number 2. This face, this square is the first face, is number 1. And so back to this face, this is the second one, which is this square. Now this is the third square, third face, and in front of it this is the fourth. See, that is the fourth one. This and top. This is the top, fifth one. This is the square. That is the ceiling. You can consider the ceiling of the room. Is the fifth one, and this is the sixth one. Floor of the room. That is the bottom. Sixth one. So how many are there? There is 6 faces of a cube contains 6 faces, and each face is a square. So this room, we can consider this room, our classroom is a cuboid, and each face of the cuboid is a rectangle. So see how we draw a cuboid. This is a cube. This is a cube. Now we move for the cuboid. See, this is one rectangle. Now from here, in this center, we draw another rectangle. Now join their corners. This is cuboid. This is called cuboid. This shape is cuboid. And each face of cuboid is a rectangle. This is the length of the cuboid, L. This is the breadth of the cuboid, B. This is B. And this is the height of the cuboid. This you can consider as the height. This is the height of the cuboid H. Now see, this cuboid also contains 6 faces, and each face is a rectangle. This room, this is one face, and the wall opposite to this will be the second face, and the wall in front of me, that is the third wall, and the wall at my back, that is the fourth wall, and the fifth wall is the floor of this room, and the sixth wall is the ceiling of this room. So a cuboid contains is a rectangle. Okay. Now we move to the next solid shape, that is the. So many are there: cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder, prism, pyramid. So now we study about the prism and pyramid. Many are there. Now we see the cylinder and the thing. So cube we have seen, cuboid we have seen. Next is the cylinder. So this is the cylinder shape. The bottom face and the top face. The top and bottom face of the cylinder is circular. See, the bottom is also circular and the top is also circular. So this is called the cylinder. This is what? Cylinder. Cylinder. So this is called the height of the cylinder. This is the center of the cylinder face, and from this is called the radius of the cylinder, and the distance between the center of the two face, top and bottom face of the cylinder, is called the height. This is the height of the cylinder. Okay. And this is called the curved face. A cylinder's chalk is called, you can see, this is called the round face of this chalk is called the curved surface. Curved surface. So see, so this cylinder has three surfaces. Two is plain surface and one is curved surface. Now, and there is another solid shape that is called the cone, in which there is two surfaces. One is the curved surface and another is the circular surface. The bottom face of the cone is a circle, and this is the radius, and the distance between the vertex of the cone and the center of the base is called the height. This is called the height, and this is called the slant height. This is called the slant height. Slant height of cone. Slant height represented by small l. Represented by small l. Okay, now the next. Now different solids. Now next solid is the sphere. So that is a sphere ball. This is a sphere. This is not a sphere. This is another solid shape. So this is the center of the sphere. This is called the radius of the sphere. Okay. So now we move to the next prism. So prism is, the name of the prism is based on the base of the prism. Suppose this is a triangle and the top is also a triangle. You can consider this. This. Okay. So if you join this, if you join this one, if you join this one, and if you join this one, this is called the prism. So here you see, on this prism, the base is a triangle, top and the bottom, the both are the triangular face, but the wall sides are, see, the parallelogram. The sides are, this is the parallelogram, this one. The sides are parallelogram, like this. So if you take the prism, so press the hand, prism you will find the prism, there is the base at top, two triangular surface and three parallelogram surface, three face. So you will find in the prism five face, two triangular face and three parallelogram, quadrilateral, three parallelogram. Now we move on the pyramid. So see how you get the pyramid. In a triangular pyramid, if you join all the, in there if you raise a triangle, suppose this is the common vertex, this you join this will join, this will join. Now this becomes the pyramid. Now here you find that each triangular face is meeting here. This is the vertex point. This is one triangle. This is another triangle. This is third triangle. So this is a triangle. Now the base on the side of each, on the east side of the triangle, another triangle is erected. Another triangle is stand. So a triangle is stand on this base, and this base. So the triangle erected on this base, you can see this one, which we have joined it here. This one here, and at the center. So you can take as a top, and here you can see the triangle 1, triangle 2, and triangle 3. So 3 triangles stand on the side of the base triangle. So how many faces are there? Here 4. 4 faces you find, and each face is triangle in the pyramid. This is triangle pyramid. This is triangle prism. This is called triangular prism. This is triangular prism, and this is called triangular pyramid. This is called triangular pyramid. Okay. Now, each flat surface of a solid is called face. So see how this pyramid is formed. So the pyramid is formed by a polygon base and triangular face that meet at a common vertex. So the base can be a polygon. Here I have taken the base of this pyramid is triangular. You can take the base of the pyramid as a square also. This is called a square pyramid. So the name of the pyramid is given on the base of the pyramid. So what is the shape of the pyramid? What is the shape of the base of the pyramid? That will be given to the name of the pyramid. Suppose we draw a square. So that is the square pyramid. Now if a square has 4 sides, so we erect 4 triangles. We erect 4 triangles on each side of the square. See how we erect 4 triangles. Here we can consider one triangle is joined here, another triangle is joined here. This is a square pyramid. You can see it's a 3D shape. If you want to see it's 3D shape, so you can draw it like this also. If I want to draw it outside here, see one triangle is erected here, one triangle is erected here, like this shape. So one is on this, one is on this, one is on this, and one is on this. So this is the square pyramid. It means all the triangles, all 4 triangles will meet at a common vertex. So that will be the pyramid. So see how you can visualize it. As you can see in the figure, in the book given, page number 218, one pyramid is given, that is the square, that is the rectangular pyramid is given. So there you can consider this. That is one is considered here. Here is taken as the vertex, and that one is drawn here. Another one is drawn here. Another one is drawn here. Okay, and this one is drawn at the top. Now you can see this is a rectangular pyramid. This is a rectangular pyramid. Now 4 sides of the parallelogram. On each side of the parallelogram base, see, on each side of the rectangular base of this pyramid, we find one triangle. This is one triangle, this is another triangle, this is another triangle, and this is another triangle. 4 triangles. Now 4 triangles are meeting at a common vertex near 4. So this is, you can say, a rectangular pyramid. Rectangular pyramid. Or you can say also polyhedron. Polyhedron is also solid that enclosed by polygons. A polyhedron has only flat surface. Some examples of the polyhedrons are cube, cuboid, and pyramid. All these are the polyhedron. Polyhedron has the all the polyhedron has flat surface. Here see the base is also a flat surface rectangle, and the walls of this pyramid is a triangle which is also a flat surface. So now we move to the self practice 13a. So many questions are given. That will do. See the question number 1, fill in the blanks. A. The common portion of two adjacent faces of a cuboid is called an edge. The common portion of two adjacent faces of cuboid. Two adjacent face common portion is called edge, as we have drawn here. See. So where two faces, see where this square is meeting this square, when this wall is meeting the ceiling. So this common is called edge. So how many edges are there you find? So there you find the how many edges? 12 edges. A cuboid contains 12 edges. How many edges? 12 edges. See how you count these edges. This is the edge 1, this is the edge 2, edge 3, edge 4. How many edges are there? You can give the name also. A, B, C, D. That is the edge. Now you can also give the name here as E, F, G, H. Okay, like this we have given the name. So see how many pairs of edges you can write. 12 edges you will find. AB, that is the one edge. AB. Now BF. Now AE. Now EF. This 4. Here we got 4 edges. Now here we see AD and EG and BG. 3 I got here. AD, AE, BG and EG. AD. Now A also 4. Another result. A is also here. So we don't write 2 times there. Next we can write, because A already is written here. Next is this face I have taken, this face I have taken, this face I will take. That is the GH. Another is GH, CH, GH, CH. Now another edge is the HF, HF. Now any other is EF already we have taken. HF, GH, or some any other. BC also taken. AP. Now see BC. BC not taken. So we take this DC also. We take this CD or DC. DC. So see how many are there? 11. Now 1 more is remaining. So we have taken this one AB, BF, EF, AE. AE taken, AD taken, G taken, DG taken. Now here we have taken EF also, CH. Now BC. BC we not taken. See the BC. BC is remaining next. It's not BC. Now see 4 edges, 12 edges are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 8, 12. So these 12 edges are there. So the fill the blanks first contain common portion of the two adjacent faces of a cuboid is called edge. So where the two faces meet is called edge. First answer is called edge. Now B. A plane surface of a solid enclosed by edge is called a face. So the plane surface which enclosed the edge. So these two edges enclose the plane surface. CD and GH enclose the face. That is called the face. What you write? Face. A plane surface of a solid enclosed by edges. So plane surface by edges. So this is the plane surface cuboid. Each face, each surface is a rectangle. That is called the face. Now see. The corners of the solid shapes are called its vertices. These all corners of the solid shape is called vertices. This is the vertices. 8 vertices, 8 corners you get. How many corners? You find 8 corners. You can see. So you will find these 8 corners. 4 corners at the floor and 4 corners at the ceiling. That is the total 8 corners. That is called the vertices. What do you write? Vertices. Now for the D you write a solid with no vertex is a sphere. A solid which has no vertex is called sphere. So in a sphere you see there is no vertex. This is a sphere, no vertex, no corners. Now E. The base of a triangular pyramid is a triangle. The base of the triangular pyramid is called triangle because the name of the pyramid is given on the shape of the base. Shape of the base. So triangular pyramid have a triangular base. Now 2A. The faces of cube are square. Yes, the faces of cube are square. The faces of cube are square. The faces of cube are square, not 2B. The face of cuboid are rectangle. The face of cuboid is rectangle. Face of cuboid is rectangle. So rectangles every face is cuboid every face is rectangle. A square pyramid has square base and triangular face. Square pyramid has square base and triangular face. And triangular face. A square pyramid has square base and triangular face. The base and top of a prism are parallel congruent polygon. Yes, parallel congruent polygon. So the base and top of a prism are same. In the triangular prism you find the base is also a triangular and the top is also a bottom is also triangular and top is also triangular. In square prism what you find? Base is also square and top bottom is also square and top is also square. The face of the prism are parallelograms. The face of the prism are parallelograms. So in the prism on each base, on each side of the base, a parallelogram is erected. So that will form the prism. The faces of the prism are parallelograms. The faces of the prism are parallelograms. Okay. So this is all for the today's students. In the next class we will continue this self practice 30A. So thank you for your kind attention.